Marvel is done, bro. Just go home. Honestly, that's exactly what I was thinking before today's Comic-Con. But after Marvel's Hall H presentation, I completely changed my mind. They came in with one clear message: less TV, more movies. And from the very first minute, the hype was real.
The panel opened with an emotional MCU recap. It all started with Nick Fury's legendary words: "There was an idea." Then, Marvel took us through the Infinity Saga, the original Avengers, the Multiverse Saga, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And finally, Wolverine appeared on screen, looked at the crowd, and said, "Let's go." The audience went absolutely wild. Kevin Feige then walked onto the stage with a simple message. This year's panel wasn't about Disney Plus shows. It was all about the movies. And honestly, Marvel's new strategy became pretty clear. Fewer projects, bigger quality. Everything is leading toward Avengers Doomsday. The first major announcement was Avengers Endgame Encore. Marvel played a brand new trailer that brought back the iconic portal scene, the moment every hero returned for the final battle. The crowd erupted with cheers. But the biggest surprise was still coming. Marvel confirmed that the Endgame Encore re-release will include exclusive Avengers Doomsday footage. And here's the catch: you'll only be able to see it in theaters. It's a smart move to build even more hype for what's shaping up to be Marvel's biggest movie ever. After that, the spotlight shifted to Spider-Man Brand New Day. Marvel showed some brand new footage from the movie. Without spoiling too much, one thing was obvious. The Hulk vs. Spider-Man fight has been expanded in a big way. There's much more dialogue, bigger action, and surprisingly, the Punisher is also involved. But the biggest mystery is Hulk himself. Is this Smart Hulk or Savage Hulk? We'll have to wait for the movie to find out. Next came the official announcement of Black Panther 3. We already knew the movie was in development, but now it's finally confirmed. This time, the story will focus on T'Challa Jr., the son of the original T'Challa. He's expected to carry on his father's legacy and become the MCU's next Black Panther. The role will be played by David Johnson, and if you've seen Alien Romulus, you already know he's an incredible actor. Now, if you're wondering, how did T'Challa Jr. grow up so fast? It actually makes sense in the MCU timeline. Black Panther Wakanda Forever takes place around 2025. Avengers Doomsday is set in 2028. And by the time Secret Wars ends, Marvel is expected to introduce a massive time jump. That means T'Challa Jr. will finally be old enough to become the next Black Panther. Marvel also revealed something exciting about the movie's production. Black Panther 3 will become the studio's first film shot on IMAX 70mm film. That's a huge step forward. Instead of releasing more projects, Marvel seems focused on delivering a true cinematic experience. If this works, every frame could look absolutely stunning on the big screen. Ryan Coogler also hinted at another major surprise. He's writing a special role for Denzel Washington in Black Panther 3. Marvel hasn't revealed who he'll play yet. Hero, villain, or someone completely unexpected. But one thing is clear. If Denzel joins the MCU, it could become one of Marvel's biggest casting decisions ever. And yes, the movie is officially scheduled to release in December 2028. Then came the announcement fans had been waiting years for. Ghost Rider is finally joining the MCU, and Marvel officially confirmed that Ryan Gosling will play the iconic Spirit of Vengeance. This won't be a multiverse variant either. He's set to be the main MCU Ghost Rider. The only mystery left is, which version will he be? Johnny Blaze, Danny Ketch, or Robbie Reyes? Marvel also revealed who's directing the movie. Sean Levy, the director of Deadpool and Wolverine, is officially behind Ghost Rider. According to Ryan Gosling, the idea came together while they were working on another project. They started talking and eventually decided to bring Ghost Rider to the MCU. The pairing sounds exciting, but whether Sean Levy can capture Ghost Rider's dark, supernatural tone is still a big question. Marvel also confirmed the release window. Ghost Rider is expected to arrive in 2028, making it one of the first MCU movies after Avengers Secret Wars. Honestly, I didn't see that coming. I thought Marvel would launch a different franchise first, but opening a brand new era with Ghost Rider? That's a bold move. And if they get it right, it could be incredible. Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for: Avengers Doomsday. Marvel brought the film's cast onto the Hall H stage, one by one. Before the full cast appeared, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal, and Haley Atwell walked out first. And just like that, Marvel officially confirmed that Peggy Carter will return in Avengers Doomsday. The crowd completely lost it. Then, Robert Downey Jr. turned to Pedro Pascal and asked one simple question. Does Doom have a history with Reed Richards? Pedro smiled and replied, "Let's just say, you'll see." That one answer was enough to confirm what fans have suspected for months. Marvel is finally setting up the legendary rivalry between Dr. Doom and Reed Richards, and it looks like it's going to be a major part of the movie. Then something unexpected happened. A man wearing a gray Deadpool suit walked onto the stage. At first, everyone thought it was just another cosplayer, but then he grabbed the microphone. It was actually Ryan Reynolds. After joking around with the cast, he indirectly confirmed one thing. Deadpool won't be part of Avengers Doomsday, and that surprised a lot of fans. Then, Marvel asked everyone to put their phones away. Behind closed doors, they showed an exclusive Doomsday trailer that wasn't streamed online. Only people inside Hall H got to see it. But thanks to eyewitness descriptions, we already know some of the biggest moments. And trust me, this trailer sounds absolutely insane. The trailer opens with Sue Storm's voice. She says Victor was once the smartest man she had ever known. Kind, caring, and full of hope. But then, everything he loved was taken away. She admits she always knew Victor had suffered. She just never realized how completely broken he had become.
The next scene gets even more intense. Reed Richards confronts Victor and demands answers. "Victor, did you do this?" Doom stays silent. Reed grabs him by the collar and asks again. Then Doom finally speaks. "These people are living stolen lives, and now they have to give them back." That single line completely changes the tone of the movie.
Then comes the moment everyone was talking about. Thor charges straight at Doom, surrounded by lightning. But Doom doesn't even flinch. He stops Mjolnir with just 2 fingers. Then he calmly looks at Thor and says, "You'll beg for hell long before I grant it to you." And with a simple flick of his hand, he sends the god of thunder flying.
But Doom wasn't finished. As Thor struggled to get back up, Doom delivered one final line that gave everyone chills. "Hell answers to me." That one sentence made it clear. This isn't just another MCU villain. This is the unstoppable Dr. Doom fans have been waiting for. And honestly, Marvel may have finally nailed the character.
The trailer also strongly supports one huge fan theory. Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom appears to be connected to the Fantastic Four's universe. Sue Storm knows Victor personally. Reed clearly has a history with him, and every interaction between them feels deeply personal. If that's true, Marvel is setting up one of the greatest rivalries in comic book history.
One thing that really stood out, Marvel didn't mention Secret Wars at all, and honestly, that was probably intentional. Right now, they want all the attention on Avengers Doomsday and Spider-Man Brand New Day. Revealing too much about Secret Wars would only steal the spotlight. For now, Marvel is playing the long game. Marvel also stayed completely silent about the new X-Men cast, and that actually makes sense. If they revealed the reboot now, it could take attention away from the X-Men already appearing in Avengers Doomsday. Marvel is clearly saving those announcements for later. One thing is obvious, they're building everything step by step, and the bigger surprises are still ahead. Overall, I really liked what Marvel showed at Comic-Con. Some announcements were expected, while others completely caught me off guard. But one thing is clear, Marvel is putting quality ahead of quantity. Now all eyes are on Avengers Doomsday. So what was your favorite announcement from Comic-Con? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.